Get YouTube started. And it claims it's registering. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's 11:30 here in the inland northwest, and back to solo EVE Online gameplay because, well, I don't have any friends. And because of real life stuff, I completely missed the last event. What the heck? Why am I supposed to subscribe to my own channel? Okay. That throws me off a bit. Nope. Thought I would, being in the warp field, that I'd be phased out of existence as far as the station was concerned, but that is not apparently how that works. And I didn't clean this out from last time. Ugh. Guess I was in a hurry. Start at 16 AU and scan it. From Snot Public, Darth Trucker. Welcome. Can you hear me? Am I broadcasting? I don't know. I don't know if you can hear me. Ah, okay. I wasn't sure. I feel like I'm in my own pocket universe kind of thing. It's good to have somebody to talk to. Then I don't go silent for long periods. Typing slow is okay. I just type fast for reasons. That's why you couldn't do YouTube, huh? Are you expected to type while you're broadcasting on YouTube? I'm dual broadcasting, so technically I'm on YouTube, I suppose. If you're broadcasting, do you really have time to record? Or strike that, reverse it. Ah, if you're broadcasting on YouTube, do you really have time to type? I mean, isn't your focus supposed to be on broadcasting and not on typing? Or is that a dumb question? Oh, fair enough. Yeah. You're still supposed to talk to yourself like a crazy person, is what I've been told by experts. Darth Trucker. That is a very interesting. I had a Darth hamster. It lived like 15 minutes. It was a Onyx. It only lived about 15 minutes before it got murdered on the way into Lusag. Hey, Heroic Logic. Good to see you. Let's see what kind of wormhole we got here. That looks like a class 3. Get up close and personal. There's the red cloud. If I go into this, unknown parts of space, that makes it a class 3. You're a 10-year-old truck driver. I didn't think they'd give a license. I didn't think they'd give a commercial license to someone who's 10 years old. Or are you saying you've been a truck driver for 10 years? It's one of those two. Second one's more likely. SGW. SGW. C3. Ah, okay. It's the second one. Hmm. Probably makes more sense than the first one. Like I said, they don't give commercial driver's license out to 10-year-olds the last time I checked. Actually, I've never checked that, so. Well, I suppose you could have been a truck driver, then fell into the fountain of youth and couldn't get out until you were 10 years old again. That's a scenario. Hmm. Although, I don't know, maybe that's something that might happen in RimWorld. I've been playing that way too much. So much so that I've kind of let things slide in EVE Online. I guess I kind of needed the break. I was feeling a bit depressed about not having any friends anymore. Nobody likes me. Dun 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 dun. Ah, combat site. Could be fun. What have we got? What have we got? Deep flow rift. Dang it. Nothing exciting. Well, I mean, if you like fishing, I guess it could be exciting. Gives you boxes to open. Not that this is really a box opening stream. Okay. I can't say that that's anything I really needed to know, but good to know. Oh, 18 years. I initially read that as 16 years. I thought that was a little bit young. Uh, you can get a driver's permit at 16, can't you? No, I was thinking the deep throw rift has gone. Nope, it's still there. And a second. No, the event's ended, so I guess these are a permanent part of EVE Online now. Kind of interesting. I have everything but a tractor beam on this thing. Back to Sarakura. 14 in some states. Uh, what is what state would that be? Louisiana? Or something in the Appalachians like Virginia? Missouri. Hmm. That is in Bayou country, right? I don't know. I live in Washington State, so I think doesn't a farm count as public private property, so you don't need a license to drive anything or any kind of age limits? If you got big enough property, it doesn't matter. That's what I vaguely remember from somewhere. Yeah, this is an EVE Online streaming about driving requirements and trivia and stuff, because that, yeah. Well, they'll let a 2-minute old babe pilot a starship in EVE Online. I'm not sure that's exactly safe. Although supposedly they've reached adulthood or before they get cloned, more than anything else. Wow, not a lot of signatures today. Oh, really? Huh. It hasn't really come up in my life that much. Not being on a farm or anything. Hey, there's 3 signatures. Yay! Assuming somebody doesn't, make them despawn. That seems like a kind of a ridiculous law that's not really enforceable. Or it might come up in a murder trial or something. Television certainly would bring it up in a murder trial. Make the whole case hinge upon it. Because that's what they do for maximum drama. Where am I? Ah, a relic site. I don't like relic sites anymore. Not in high sec. They don't pay out very well. Well, they must have changed the drop rates to encourage people to actually go there. Put this back at 4 and scan. Well, that wormhole certainly showed up. Yay, I finished my daily. Yay, yay, yay. An unstable wormhole and a relic site. Ah! That was very bright all of a sudden. Ah, somebody got to it. Fortunately, I don't need that. Well, go back to the barn. Now I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do. I want to do an anomaly run on RimWorld, but I'm not sure what setup to use. Should probably get a pawn that I like, that I've grown attached to. Gotta remember to empty the cargo hold. I do, I do, I do. Yeah, somebody said something and it's not public. Ah. Ah. Whoops. Caps lock is on. No need to shout. Streaming. Sid Ingen Pulsar Ra. That's a very long name. Unusually long. Um, unwritten chat. Oh, that's a ban. Dun, 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 dun. Unwritten chatter up. Public? Pub? W? Something? Uh, seems like all my viewers disappear when I do that. Oh, I banned them. I didn't report them, but I did ban them. Where am I? Space, the final frontier. And there is a freighter in here. Hmm. Now I gotta figure out things to do. Ah. Hmm. Let's see. Space between my ears. Um, Earth. Right. Unload the cargo hold. Definitely need to do that. Now we change ships to whatever we're going to be doing. Actually, I think I'm going over and doing some runs, level 1 runs. Get out the hall pass. Oh, Darth Trucker was asking. I misread that. Earth. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Not paying attention or not enough coffee. One of the two. I'm not really sure which. Oh, you live in a wormhole? I had an alt in the wormhole in the snot wormhole, and then the station got blown up. I was using it to supply this character with salvage from sleepers, so I could make Tech 3 ships. Where am I? Space, the final frontier. Yeah, there was nobody in there until somebody wandered by and blew up the station that Ray didn't want. I got a few months use out of it though. I got most of my stuff out. Lost a couple ships, but they were cheap ships. Dum 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 dum. Let's see. There's the snipe hunter. I forgot about Earthworm Jim here. What do we got in your pockets? We got fair. I want your furies. You want. Let's see. We want T1s. We've got plenty of electrical, relatively speaking. Gotta change the heading of my stream to fit activity. Electrical. Looks like I spelled it right. Dum, 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 dum. I don't think I got deep safes in here. Oh well. It has been a very long time. I'm set up for gamma, dang it. I think that's gamma. It's probably why I've got a surplus of electrical filaments. You just set it to doing Eve things. Set what? Feel like I'm in the middle of a conversation. Da, 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 da. Gamma, 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 gamma. Exotic, com, gamma, com, gamma. Ah! Cancel. Okay, that works. What about my stream description? I just, just set it to doing, okay. Well, I was kind of hoping to do something more specific to actually get people who might be more interested. That was my thinking. Silly me. Dun, 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 dun. Doing Eve things is very generic and doesn't tell the gankers what they can get you, what they can catch you doing with your pants down. Ugh, it has been so long since I've done any of this. Let's see if I live to tell the tale. I need to do this on Destroyer. Yep. Oh, fudge. Da, Foreign fleet with myself. There. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I could just set it to exploding an even line, right? I mean, that's a fairly good description of what I'm usually doing, especially when I don't turn things on. I'm in gamma, so I need to be somewhat careful. I need precision. Fortunately, it doesn't take long. The sword spiner. That thing's nasty. Yeah, I'm with you. I try to do that too. Mostly I'm an industrialist, is how I classify myself. Wow, he is scramming me and webbing me. Okay, so the Yoko is the propulsion warfare guy. Okay. Oh right, I've got precision, but I don't have full range. We're working for goons, huh? Goon swarm. They do go through a lot of Titans, I believe. Do you ever feel a need to put a Titan in a paper bag because it was a throwaway ship? Considering how expensive that thing is, that's a bit ridiculous. No drones to remember to recover or anything like that. There's the bioactive cache. And striking villas. Oof. Oofta. Oofta. Right. Switched range. You never put one with a paper bag over its head to protect its identity? Sorry. I'm trying to be funny and I think I'm just falling flat. Right, right. I hit it before, but I got an agitated electrical tier 2 out of it. Kind of doing this to farm for filaments anyways. Do you stream your wormhole activities, or are you keeping it secret, keep it safe? They'll eventually bump into you no matter what you do. Lucifer Zion. I don't see a lot of those. And a sword spiner. I believe I'm in a cloud. Maybe not. About to be in a cloud? Yep. Filament cloud. 40% bonus to shield booster. Hmm. Let's see, what do we get? Tier 2 electrical, calm electric, exotic. No, calm dark and exotic. Ah. This is the origin conduit. I actually want to go over there. Inertia bonus, 300% velocity. Well, that'll be easy. Don't even have to change modes. Although if you're not paying attention, that can yeet you off the edge of the map before you know it. Which is why I don't like micro warp drives in these setups. Goristus alligator? Wreck? Huh. Time to dock up. Nobody wants to talk to me. Well, except for Darth the Trucker. You're talking to me occasionally. There's a Mackinac. It's usually not a combat ship. You respond. I appreciate it when you respond. Makes me feel not quite as alone. Put that over there. These in here. Farming some low tier filaments. Actually, what am I? Did I forget to? I don't remember what clone I'm in. It'd be important. I am an empty clone. Fair enough. I got a lot of tier 2 agitated dart. I need to either do something with those or sell them on the market. Your full ascendancy. Ooh, ouch. Uh, you wouldn't need a ascendancy omega, would you? High grade? Or did you replace it already? You probably replaced it already. Hmm. Yep. I got one for sale. And it's not moving because there's a guy in the market who keeps undercutting me. Sigh. I was really excited when I got it, but I'm probably gonna have to sell it to high-sec buyback, which wants to give you at about, what was it, 3 bill? They want 3 bill for it. 90 precision. Because that's the price and jitter. This is the first room. I have lost absolute track of where I am and what I'm doing, which can get you killed. Uh, well, I got that instead of filaments, which is what I'm really after right now. Yeah, gotta turn that off so I can keep my capacitor. Striking Demovic and striking Kikimora. Ugh. Got precision loaded. I need 31 range. Oh, he has moved into position. Oops. I wanted that one. I wanted to see what paint. They're using the default paint scheme for these guys. And they're not exploding. Whoa, he actually got my shield down quite a bit. I wasn't really paying attention like I should have been. I want the loot, not the gate. Tier 3 filament and a battleship grade weapon blueprint. That's cool. Turn that off before I drain my capacitor. This should be the origin conduit, right? Yeah. Um, um, oh, that's the cache. Boo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Ah, explosions! Yeah, I've completed an error daily goal. Woohoo! And he's dead, Jim. Go after the subnode. I did pick up, yeah, I picked up the loot. It's always good to know if you picked up loot or just left it behind. Yeah, letting my greed control me on that. I want 5 bill for it, but nobody wants to pay that for the high grade ascendancy Omega. I think Jetta's what, down to 3 bill? You know, I could look that up. And I forgot to turn that off again. You're looking it up for me, I assume? Oh, Omega. High grade ascendancy Omega. I don't actually know which slot that is. I suppose I could look it up. No, he's already in range. And now he's out of range. Yoo-hoo! Let's see, market orders. 4.9 bill. Yeah, but they go by JITA, not by, they go by the JITA price, not the MR price. So it's like 3 bill. Right now it's in the Galante hub market. I suppose I could stop being lazy and look at it myself. Arf. Ugh. Let's see. Web pages? Keep in mind. You've taken. Ugh. Let's go dock up before we get popped. GR80 CSEN. Okay. ACS. Kaboom. Hey, Lucas. Lucas Kilt. Welcome, welcome. Oh, for crying out loud. This is annoying. Copy. It is selling for 3.7 bill in Jeddah, which is what HiSec Buyback bases their prices on, I think. I forget how that works. Let's see. Tier 1, gamma is all the way at the bottom. They base their prices on all sorts of weird metrics. Once got a quote for a station clear out and it was about 20% of the total value. Mine's actually fairly easy. I've just got the one blueprint that or not blueprint, but I got it as a blueprint and then I constructed it. Got it to the Galante hub, and then there's a guy who keeps undercutting my price. Um, you know what I forgot to do? I wanted 5 bill for it. I'm not going to get 5 bill for it. I need to accept that and just sell it. It's not doing me any good sitting in my paying the sales tax on that. I'm paying the sales tax on the 5 bill price, which is never going to move because that one guy has tons of those. 3.77 according to Eve Tycoon. They're usually pretty accurate. Yeah, I think about doing that, and then my greed keeps getting in the way. No, I want the full 5 bill out of it, dang it. I could do some testing over there for a gem. I think I modified it so you had the 3 missile launchers. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's a passive hit too. He's kept stable. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I think if you cut down low enough, they'll buy it just to get it off the market. I think that's a thing. I need to do something about it. Ugh. Problem is, you got to pay the tax on it every time, and being solo, I don't have generous income. Really hurts me to pay that sales tax. Whew. The broker fee. Turn that on before I explode. We got needles. I can switch to precision for these. Eve rookies for incursions. Eve rookies. Is that a corp? I was kind of hoping I could do something like that with snot. Trying to keep an eye on my cap instead of it going really low when I'm not looking. I can probably turn it off now. Yeah, I was doing things with uh, ah, one of the public fleets, and then I got into some kind of weird tuffle with one of the members. I don't know what happened there. I got annoyed at the apparent arrogance of a person, and they took offense. And I didn't feel like it got resolved, but I didn't feel like going back for it, going back to it. Not with you, Yeah, yeah. I'm supposed to. I think he said T4 was probably what I need to step up to. I've got a ship that'll do it easily. Eve rookies. Ah. Yeah. Well, one of the reasons why I'm doing it in a destroyer is to farm filaments, so I don't have to. I'm too cheap to actually buy them off the market and calculate that into my expenses. Ooh, a Tyrannus. Lovely. He gets the full Fury experience. He's reaching out and tickling me. This is the middle room. Are you a MIMAF? I have minerals I mine are free. Yeah, I suppose I am. It's a time investment. It. I would mine the minerals and get the blueprints, and then that way I could justify myself to getting middle tier ships because many times I was an alpha. And then that way I didn't have to finance it through Plex. Oh, that stung. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I guess I'm just not there yet. And then the other rationalization is that I'm practicing at the lower tiers. I was trying multi-boxing for a bit, and then having real life uh, finance problems to be able to keep that up because you need to have Omega accounts. You can't do that with alphas. They ban you from the game. We got a Damavik and a Kikimora again. Yeah. Uh, I gotta switch modes. Surprised I hit him at all. My excuse is I'm practicing and farming the filaments at the same time. That's my story, and I'm probably gonna stick to it. Oh, this is the origin conduit. Okay. Uh, yeah, it's a high grade Ascendancy Omega in Dewey Dixie. Dun, 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 dun. Indeed. Yeah. If you try to pander to the audience interests, you get burned out. Oh, it's empty to begin with. Okay. And I let my cap go. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Um, and actually, somebody on the way in, somebody targeted my ship and tried to kill me so they could get the implant drop. Yeah, I probably should just give up and sell it to HiSec buyback. I don't dare move it out. I'll probably get potted on the way out if I try to move it. Mar might have been a better place to go. I need to take that into account next time. Yeah, they're not in demand like they're not in as much as demand as like the Asclepion or Crystal Escipion, something. The shield related ones or the armor weapon one. Those are in demand. Oh, Deep Watch. Deep Watcher. Lucid. Turn on Afterburner. Yeah, but I still have to pay the broker fee. Ugh. Am I running Precision? No, I'm running Furies. Whoa, I've only got 647 damage? What the heck? He must have no resistance. Must have high resistance. He's got pretty consistent resistance. 70. Doesn't matter what I'd switch to. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of missiles here in a minute. Well, not run out, but reload. Gonna have to reload. Dum 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 dum. Boy, this one's almost taken as long as the Overlord, which has full shields and armor thing and structure. Oh, that was a pretty good timing. Yeah, the reload time on this is very quick, so I guess that's not really a concern. Reload time's almost shorter than the cycle time on the missile launcher. First room. That was kind of brutal for the first room. Yeah. Think it'd sell at 4 billion in Galante? do a Dixie hub. Uh, dun, 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 dun. Well, it's already sitting there, so. Yeah. Always potential problems. Uh, Turn that off before my capacitor goes dry. You're not wrong. This is the origin conduit. More striking villas. Ugh. Must be precision. Yep. It's been on the market for 6 months, roughly. Listed it twice. Uh, oh, that would... Dab nabbit. Too busy talking about implants and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Let's see. What are the buyers paying for that? Oh, this is the origin conduit. Ugh. It's just scam buy orders. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to try and take it in Jitta because I was afraid somebody would try and pop me. T3C, Tier 3. Yeah, but then they just might pop you on general principles. Cloaky Tengu. Hmm. Pretty substantial ship to be moving a single bit of tiny cargo. Nothing to see here. Move along. Astero is always an option, yeah. Oh, I actually have a fitted Tengu, technically, that I haven't gotten out of the garage in quite a while. Hmm. I'm hearing a rustling from the game like a sound effect a rat would make fussing around in some vegetable matter. Yeah, all problems. Now, where is this thing? Ah, is it? Yeah, it's on the other side. Damn it. Yeah. How long have I've been broadcasting for an hour? I think I got everything, didn't I? I got that feeling like I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Ugh. Oh well. I was doing the event once in my Helios, hacking a can, and a guy comes up in a catalyst and alphas me. It's like, really? You had a guy with a sitting there with a oh, what's the term? The cruiser-sized Sisters of Eve ship. So I didn't think anything of it. And then he snuck up on a catalyst while I was in the middle of hacking the can and popped me. Yeah. Stop that. Yeah, it's probably the smart thing. Yeah, except what he's counting on is for your outrage at being shot for no reason, getting the better of you. That is a sort of a knee jerk reaction you gotta suppress in this game. Every once in a while I feel twinges of it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing almost as long. Well, a little less than half my life, but 2000, was it 2007 or 2005? 2005 is when I made this character. hmm I'm an old salt. Most of the time I've been alpha. So, and I spent a lot of time offline when I couldn't get the money together to pay for it when they were still doing the subscription model. So, uh, probably would hurt if I turned on the hardeners in the afterburner. And I never went into NAGSEC, so yeah, I gotta turn that off before my capacitor burns out. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing when I'm busy talking. Although it's better to be able to talk to somebody than just, you know, doing it by yourself, though you focus a lot better. Yeah, that can happen. I was making the SOE cruiser, and then they made the changes to the links, and that kind of ended that for me. because I didn't have a good supply and I couldn't cut enough costs from the links to make it profitable. Not without a lot of effort, which I didn't have to put in. So, yeah, it happens. So, how is the surplus battleship market? Furies? Yeah, I got Furies load. Oh, dang, Skybreaker. I hate Skybreakers. Yeah, it might explode by the time you get back. Hmm. There goes my anchor point. Uh, what? They didn't destroy it? What? Now they destroyed it. Yeeting off to the edge of the map, because, you know. This is a transfer conduit. Second room. Turn off my capacitor. Turn on my capacitor. Turn off the capacitor drainer. Lucid escort. Yeah, let's kill the spearfisher. And this is the origin conduit. And that did not register. There it goes. I can't help you right now, Mom. Give me a couple minutes. It looks like I need to take a break here. there it is. Yeah, I guess I've been broadcasting for too long at 1 hour and 36 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't fire. Ugh. Let's see what we get. Nothing real good from that run. Mm, that is passive. It is set up for what? Firestorm, apparently. Public Fleet Warrior. Warrior 2. Does explosive? Yeah, explosive damage. What does explosive do? Yeah. Okay. explosive is gamma. So why is he? He must be damage locked. Yeah, kinetic or thermal. Okay. So he's actually set up for gamma. Uh, come on. Uh, mm, well, right. Wrong ship. Item hanger. So one time I did this ship. The first time I did this ship, it exploded on. I don't think I got out of the first room before I lost it. Last time I tried to use it. Very disappointing. I feel like this is going to be my last run for today. Nothing to turn on except for the afterburner. Woohoo! Gotta wait for this to come to a stop. Uh, um, 38 kilometers. Ugh. Yep, they're already attacking something. Mm-hmm. Boy, those are not killing it as fast as the destroyer was. That's lovely. Lose my ship again. That would be why, because they are splitting their fire. Would you stop? Kill it already. Don't play with it. Cover my drones before I forget. Move group. I want fleet. Yeah. New group. That is not actually a fleet Valkyrie. That is fleet warrior. Ah, Janik. Fix it later when I'm not in the middle of a anchoring Damovic. On the bright side, those will come after me. Overmind of Doom is in the next room, I'll betcha. Boy, it's really struggling to take down these frigates. Oof. It doesn't feel good. Well, I'll see if we make it out of the third room alive, or if this ship blows up, I'm done with the worm. Striking Dekovic. Okay. Need to be within 38. Actually, I gotta circle it. Oh, what am I set to? 1,000 meters. As soon as I get within 1,000 meters, I get under his guns. He shouldn't be able to drag me off the map, which is always brutal. He's having trouble tracking me now, most of the time. Yeah, he's almost dead. Eating off into the middle of nowhere. Call drones. Got my drones back, I think. Yeah, says I do. And head for the origin conduit. Feel like the next run's just gonna get me killed. I don't feel like getting killed. Boy, that firepower felt weak and anemic compared to the destroyer. Ugh. Excuse me. No, those are decayed. Feel more comfortable with the Punisher, mostly because it's really super expendable. This is cheaper than it was, but it's still not Punisher level cheap. And I think I'm done for today. So, thanks for joining me. Be back on Thursday. Bye. Actually, not yet.